send them backwards in the process.
Can the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal?
3-25.
On the ground, trying to punt. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. The quarterback's got it on the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the extra point was up and good.
21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking for the wideout. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it?
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Good throw to the quarterback off the RPO. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain out of the 15. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. And it's the Bayou Bengals pouring it on, beginning to pull away, and those LSU fans really beginning to party now, Kirk. Oh, and it's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Bringing it out. It's Hampton. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage.
He's looking deep here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. To throw, it's Russell. Back-to-back deep shots. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Looking to throw again. It's another deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. They've already gone for it 4 times and for it twice. Here comes a 5th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up.
Going for a big play downfield. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith.
Touchdown, Bama. This offense really clicking. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a gap. It's Lindsey. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Pop over the middle. It's Watkins. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again.
And they heave it deep downfield. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Moore. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
He'll pitch it. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Inside the 20. Touchdown, tied. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kirk.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He's looking deep again. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? He lets it go on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Caught behind the line, it's Watkins. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Going after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. To throw, it's Russell. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The senior with an outstanding grab there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
What a big game by this offense. They're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense...
Looking to throw it deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Throwing off play action. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
To the air, it's Moore. Back-to-back deep shots. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
It's another deep shot. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He finds some space. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. In the clear at the 25. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
First down and 10. Same tailback, another carry. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking for some space. It's Young. Has the first down and more. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Running through the tackle. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They lose a yard on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll try to go for the first down. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.